One major problem that leads to destroying families is suspicion, which parents are not trusting each other. Although they are good and help each other in the family, they might have weaknesses in their relationships. Sometimes, this is called jealousy, in which partners love each other so much they don't let others come between them. But sometimes, it is a lack of trust between them. Let's see how suspicion affects this family. In one of the beautiful evenings, this family is having a good time outside, talking and telling jokes to each other. They are discussing how to buy a house and plan to have kids. Then, she told her husband to go on vacation next month to Hawaii to celebrate their 3rd wedding anniversary. The couple ended their evening time and came back home. For the next day, Amy was in a hurry to go to work, had a quick breakfast, and went out. But Don was off that day. He told his wife that he planned to do some chores today. At work, Amy wants to see her family provider. She was looking for her cell phone in her purse to make contact to set a medical appointment. Because she came out quickly this morning, she left her cell phone at home. She left the office and headed home to take her phone. When Amy came home and saw that her husband and a strange girl were hugging each other, she burst out of anger and started quarreling with her husband. She was yelling and accused her husband of cheating and giving her all my clothes and shoes. Although the man wanted to explain what happened, she was not ready to listen to his excuses and decided to divorce him. The man tried to calm her down and define who she was and why she was there. The man said, "You see, when we were sitting at the cafeteria yesterday, a homeless girl was sitting alone behind you. She looked exhausted and hungry. She did not have a penny to buy some food as her first meal for today. She was standing by the door and looking at the pictures eagerly. When we were watching TV and eating popcorn, I was all night thinking of her and said to myself, where was she supposed to sleep? Did she eat some food yesterday? I felt guilty because I could not help her at the moment. That is why this morning, after you left to work, I decided to go to the same place to know if she is still there to help. Fortunately, I found her and asked if I could do something for her. I took her home. After she washed her face, I gave her some food. She finished the whole plate because she was starving. Then I gave her your skirt, which you did not wear due to its being outdated. I gave her your shirt. You said it was getting smaller for your size, and I gave her the tennis shoes because you have recently bought a new pair and you were no longer wearing them. And finally, to show her appreciation, she hugged me and thanked me. Amy was still suspicious of all that her husband had excused. She grabbed the car keys and went out home to leave him. On her way, she thought that her husband might have been right. That is why she visited the same cafeteria where she was supposed to meet the homeless. When she arrived there, she saw the homeless girl and had worn all her dress. She sat down next to her and apologized to her of how she mistreated her before. Then she told her that from now on, you are no longer staying on the streets. I am a manager in my company, and we are now hiring people. I can find a good job for you. Then, her husband guessed that his wife might visit the place to confirm whether I told the truth. This story teaches us we should always give rights and time to others to explain their excuses. It is not good to trust everyone, yet it is terrible if you trust none.